Good evening, I'm Shamika Neely. Senator Dan Coats was in Columbus Tuesday speaking before the Chamber of Commerce. As WTIU's Dan Goldblatt reports, the junior senator painted a bleak future of the nation's economy.
Numbers released last week from the U.S. Commerce Department show economic growth slowing in much of the country, and Senator Dan Coats says if Americans want to see economic turnaround, there needs to be a change in leadership in Washington.
This fiscal situation is serious. It's real. It's going to affect this country's economy. It already is affecting it with uncertainty, and we see now possible slide back toward recession, which is the worst thing we need to go through after 3 years of really tough sledding.
Speaking Tuesday to Bartholomew County business leaders, Coats says small businesses must be allowed to grow, and they cannot do that with the heavy tax burden they now have. Acknowledging a need for health care reform, he says Republicans in the Senate are working to repeal the Affordable Health Care Act, but did not offer specific plans on what could replace it. For WTIU News, I'm Dan Goldblatt.
Several schools in Indiana have already started. It's the result of many districts adopting what's being called balanced calendars. Students typically have shorter summer breaks, but more frequent breaks throughout the year. WTIU's Gretchen Frazee reports on one school corporation that's making the change.
Schools in the Brown County School Corporation started Monday, 1 week earlier than normal. In exchange, students get a full week off for spring break, in addition to Thanksgiving break. Superintendent David Schaefer says the decision to move to a balanced calendar was not an easy one.
You know, those people who were really interested were, very emotional, or not very emotional, but were passionate about their points of view on both sides. And the board listened to that and ultimately had to make a decision.
Because Bartholomew County schools were making the switch to a balanced calendar and several students from Brown County attend a vocational school there, the school board decided the timing was right to change its academic calendar as well. Brown County Principal Matthew Stark says he hopes the result is improved student performance in the classroom and on state tests.
I would say if we use last year as an indicator and the last 2 years as an indicator, our student performance has continued to improve and increase. Is that the direct responsibility of the calendar? I don't know. That would be tough to see. There's a lot of factors in that.
And even though some students seemed happy to be back with their friends as they walked through the halls, others wished for at least one more week of summer. For WTIU News, I'm Gretchen Frazee.
Your weather tonight, mostly clear, lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 90s. Tomorrow night, a 20% chance of rain, lows in the upper 60s.